go to cloud or not? Well, hopefully in that introductory remark, I've sold the benefits of moving from the historical position on the left-hand side across to the new cloud position on the right-hand side. I really recommend you do it. The other issue I'm really conscious of, and this is one of the kind of knock-on effects of pandemic, is that lots of schools found themselves with both environments, and the reason for that is that lots of these cloud environments, whether they're Microsoft or Google or others, were quickly spun up as an emergency measure because of the need to provide remote education in the middle of the pandemic. And that was absolutely right, the right and proper thing to do to ensure that students had continuity of learning. However, it has provided a bit of an issue in that lots of schools find themselves in a hybrid environment. They find, they've still got the old way of working and they've still got the new way of working. And not surprisingly, for some staff, that can lead to the chap in the middle there, a feeling of a little bit of confusion about what tools should we use and where should stuff be solved. I strongly recommend that you get rid of the left-hand side, get rid of the middle picture, and stop staff feeling like that by only using the new cloud tools. So just a little bit of advice on sort of the first step, really, which is really kind of getting your environment prepared. So if you're a leader on digital strategy within your schools, what are some key things to ask your technical team? You don't have to understand how to do these, but these are some things that you should be asking them to do, or at least ask them for the response on. So firstly, in terms of your Windows PCs, are they all on Windows 10? One would hope that they are, but is that the case? Is it all up to date? Is it patched all up to date with the latest updates, and so on and so forth? Have you got the most modern version of the Microsoft operating system? Now, it was Windows 10 when these slides were made. We'll be shortly onto Windows 11, I'm sure, within a short space of time. Is the environment what I would call single sign-on? Okay, so we're moving from an environment where staff will not just be logging onto a computer, but they'll also be logging onto various Office 365 apps. I've talked about two of them already, OneDrive and Teams, but there are others: Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, etc. And really, the environment that we've created is one of single sign-on. In other words, once they've logged onto the computer or the network, they are also logged on to those other things as well, so that staff don't have to log on twice. Logging on twice, we found, is a real barrier to adoption. It annoys people, so it would be good if that's the case. Also, give some consideration to your version of Office. There are loads out there at the moment. There are licensing implications or licensing change implications, and therefore cost implications. But really, the best version of Office to use with OneDrive and Teams is the Microsoft 365 version of Office. So not necessarily the 2016 or 2019 version.